Today, we got an interesting conversation. We are going to be talking about the difference between re-releasing and reimagining. So, let's get into it. Alright, so what do I mean by a reimagining? We are going to start with that first. Reimagining is taking old concepts or old archetypes or old creatures and fleshing them out and making them into something new. So, for instance, today we are going to be tackling Maze of Memories, one of my most favorite recent sets because it has Gate Guardians. So Gate Guardians, you remember the classic Gate Guardian, you know, it was terrible. It was a bad card, it was really hard to get out, and yeah, it was just not very practical. So they took that, it's still pretty clunky, but they reimagined and made it into a new archetype. So, I'm asking the question, do you like that, or would you rather them just reprint the original Metal Raiders and keep it like that? You know what I mean? I personally am a fan of this reimagining. I truly like it a lot. I love classic cards, don't get me wrong. But if I have the option of turning those cards into better, more fluent archetypes, I'd much rather have that. Any day of the week. So, like Prey of the Jirai Gumo. If you're a classic Yu-Gi-Oh enjoyer, you know Jirai Gumo. It's awesome to see it reimagined into a trap card, and it does a lot more. Photon. I mean, there's the lad. Let's see what else we get here first. Nothing for Gate Guardians. So, this is the new Gate Guardian, quote unquote. This is all of them combined. And he's much better. He protects your whole field from targeting. And yeah, I mean, it's just fantastic. He's great when he dies, like when your opponent makes him go off of the field, whether it be banish or into the grave. He floats into a lower fusion form of himself. Very cool. And then that lower fusion form will float into a lower like singular piece, so like Sangin, Kazjin, or Sujin. Yeah, it's great. I like it. It's very fun. Beautiful way to reimagine something. They also did it with Flame Swordsman in Maze of Millennia. But, see, look, they even used the classic cards. So they used the classic Kazjin and all of them. And that's pretty nice. You gotta respect that they still kept the OG cards and made them useful into a new, you know, strat. Labyrinth Wall is in there. I don't really use Labyrinth Wall whenever I use it, but you can. It is technically a part of it. Oh, okay. Alright, we got Firewall. We always pulled this card from this set. It's not bad, but it's not what we want. I'm not a fan of that. Labyrinth Wall Shadow. We all remember him. Now they made it into a spell card, which is a searcher for your pieces of Gate Guardians. It's fantastic if you have this up while you have the new Wall Shadow, which can search this. So you toss it to the grave, search this card out, put it onto the field. Then if you attack or are attacked, you can banish your Wall Shadow from the grave to destroy a card. It's fantastic. They really, like, I don't even know. They just did such a good job really reimagining what these cards would be like if they were in modern day standards, and they did a fantastic job. Spellbook of Fate, nice. And obviously you can tell, like Black Wings, they had other stuff in the set from that time. Shadow Ghoul, so this is the one that can search out the field spell. It's amazing. Fantastic. You're not really using him for anything else, if I'm being honest. You're just using him as a searcher, but not bad. Pretty cool to see him again. Forge and Mech Knights. So, that is reimagining. Let me know right now before you move on to the next part of the video. Do you like this? Do you enjoy when they reimagine something? Let me know right now. Now, we're talking about just straight up reprinting. Nothing else. We're not changing anything. We're just reprinting. So here are the original sets. Obviously, a lot of people like to open these. I enjoy opening these a lot, you know, and I'm cool with them reprinting. But I would like reimaginings of some of these old sets. So let's get right into it. These don't change anything. They just reprint an old set that had old cards that the fans really liked, and that's it. They don't do anything else. I'm not saying that they need to change these sets, but I'd like them to take these cards and keep reimagining them. And they have been. I'm not making this video without the knowledge of they have been doing this. You know, we got the illusion monsters. We've got a lot of stuff that has been reimagined, but I think we need to keep doing that. We need to keep doing that. If we're going to reprint things, like we have the retro pack coming up as a reprint, Destruction Ring, beautiful. But if we're doing that, that's cool and all, but let's not forget to like save those old cards by making them more relevant to the modern standards. Ghost Rider, Gustav, nice. Like him, I don't even know. I may be wrong, so you let me know, but I don't know if he ever got retrained somehow or like made into an archetype or something, but I would love him. I would love to play with him in something. He was always so cool. Big Koala. You don't need to retrain Big Koala. He's already OP on his own. Now we got Spell Ruler. This one had Relinquished in it, and Relinquished did get a little bit of a archetype, I guess, kind of. You could count that as one, but I think that it needs another revamp, honestly. Here's the original Wall Shadow. Not very good, cannot be normal summon set, must be special summoned with Magical Labyrinth. It was pretty bad. The newer one is much more useful, much more played. Flash Assailant, Chain Energy, Ryuran, Luminous Spark, Beer Cretin, Ayozan Ryu. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually pretty good. It's an ultra rare out of one of these is insane. Spellbinding Circle. Yeah, wow. I don't even know what this actually does because I only ever used it in Duelist of Roses. Sorry, trying to remember that. Yeah, this is very cool. Love that. Sheesh. But just little things like that. That'd be cool to see that card rethought out. I don't know. Hopefully by now you understand what I'm getting at. I'm on the side of I want these old cards reimagined. I really do. Spike Seedra. Come on, let's get a new Spike Seedra out there. Or a new Skull Red Bird. Let's do things with these old cards. Don't just let them rot away. Well, Skull Servant. Skull Servant made it, you know. His glow up was quite good. Petite Angel, M Warrior. Two-pronged attack with a tripwire beast all the way at the end. Not bad, actually. We did get an ultra rare, which is pretty good. But the main concept of the video was just talking about this. Let me know what you guys think. I am a huge fan of the retrains. I love the classics. If they ever reprint old packs, I will open them. I'm not a hypocrite. I will open them because I love them. But I prefer this. I prefer this any day of the week. I like it way more. So let me know what you think. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. If you are a longtime subscriber, you can become a member by just clicking that join button where the subscribe usually is. It really helps out the channel. You get to see content early. You don't have to. Just letting you know, throwing it out there. And yeah, have a great day. Peace.